Hi everyone, Thao here. We're back at it with 4 more interesting gadgets. As usual, I'll break it down. You let me know if the product is a hit, meaning you love it, or a miss, aka I'm not interested. Alright, first up are these guys right here, the NucBox and NucBox2, a pair of mini PCs. I'm gonna focus a little more on the larger one, but I will throw up the specs for both. If it isn't obvious, the main selling feature here is the size. Like, check out how small these guys are. The idea is that they don't take up as much space on your desk. You can mount it to the back of your monitor, under your desk, or hide it behind your TV to use as a home theater PC. The connectivity here is also kind of impressive for its size. There's an Ethernet and dual HDMI ports that can push up to 2 4K monitors. The biggest drawback of a product like this is that you'll need to use your own mouse, keyboard, and monitor, which obviously adds to the cost if you don't already have those. Performance is actually pretty good for the NucBox2. For how most people use their computers, it's more than capable. Web browsing, streaming content, like gaming, word processing, it'll handle just fine. The smaller one though, feels a step too slow for my taste. If you have very basic needs, it should be fine. When it comes to portability, a laptop still makes way more sense. Not to mention, these also use a DC port for power, so you'll have to carry that power adapter around too. I do think these are slightly overpriced for what they are, but they do go on sale regularly, so it might be worth it for the right person. Next up is a gorgeous looking desktop kit from Azio. This is part of their IZO lineup. It includes a mouse, keyboard, and a number pad / calculator. Now, most keyboards are kind of boring when it comes to design, but this is a conversation starter. It's really nice. Azio has been making these retro styled keyboards for a while now. The set comes in 3 different colors. The one I have here is White Blossom, which is my favorite. I love the gold accents on the space bar and escape key, but if you're not a fan, they do throw in white keycaps. This is one of the clickiest mechanical keyboards I've ever used, hands down. It uses Gateron blue switches that are so satisfying to press. It is really loud though, so maybe not ideal if you share your workspace. I've always been a fan of having these dials on my keyboard. By default, it controls volume, but it's also used to control the backlight brightness and to change the lighting effects. There are 21 in total that you can pair with 10 levels of brightness. I mean, I haven't had it for long enough to comment on the battery life, but this does come with a 5000 milliamp hour battery. If you hit the function and escape key, the top row will light up and let you know how much juice is left, which is a really nice touch. When it comes to the mouse, I mean, it's pretty, but I find that I have to use a little bit more pressure to click the buttons. I also think the shape takes some time to get used to. Overall, I love the typing experience, big fan of the design. Yeah, it's a cool way to add some personality to your desk. Listen, I never really understood the appeal of an e-reader, but after testing these e-ink tablets from BOOX, I kind of get it now. Both of these run Android 10, come with pressure-sensitive pens, and of course, have that e-ink display, which is supposed to be way easier on your eyes compared to a regular tablet screen. Outdoor visibility and viewing angles are a couple other handy benefits of e-ink displays. So if you're a heavy reader, e-readers make a lot of sense. So the bigger one is the Note Air, while the smaller one is called the Nova Color 3. The main difference besides the size is that the smaller one can also display colors. The colors are a little washed, but I guess it's still handy for viewing things like comics or maybe color coding your notes. While you can run Android apps, watch videos, or surf the web on this, the experience really isn't that pleasant. I mean, just logging into the Google Play Store itself requires some extra steps. If you're buying this thinking you're getting a full-blown tablet experience, you're gonna be disappointed. The note-taking experience though is actually quite good. There's a bit more latency compared to tablets like the iPad or Galaxy Tab, but what's surprising is that it makes my writing actually look like my writing. It does a good job of making me feel like I'm actually writing on paper. But yeah, to me, these sit right between a basic e-reader and an actual tablet. I feel like it's an e-reader that's trying its best to be a tablet, but that's not really what this is. These are more for someone who wants a dedicated premium e-reader that they can take notes and mark up documents with. I say premium because, yeah, these aren't cheap. Last up are the UE Fit, a pair of wireless Bluetooth earbuds that, wait for it, mold to your ears. Yeah, I know it sounds a little outrageous, but that's actually what these do. Right away, they do tell you that the ear tips are light sensitive, so you need to set them up right away after opening it. So I just want to let you guys know that these do warm up as they're molding in your ears, and it takes about 60 seconds.
I actually didn't mind the warmness. It actually felt very comforting. What a unique experience for sure.
So you're gonna get 8 hours of battery life on the buds, which should get you through a full workday. And with the case, you'll get up to 20 hours. Charging is done through USB-C, but there is no wireless charging, unfortunately. Sound quality is decent, but they do have an EQ and presets in the app, so you can customize things to your liking. Yeah, I don't think these are my favorite in terms of sound, but when it comes to fit, these are so comfortable. And like I've said before, fit is the most important thing when it comes to earbuds. I've done a couple of outdoor runs with them, super comfortable, stayed in the whole time, but there's no ambient mode, which I personally like to have for safety reasons. A couple of other gripes, you can map touch controls, but they've been really finicky for me. Music also doesn't auto pause when you take both earbuds out, which is kind of weird. If you go to their website, these are priced at $175 right now, down from $250. Yeah, $250 is a little steep considering what's missing. So at $175, they offer a nice design, good sound quality, and easily the best custom fit around. Yeah, that's a little bit more reasonable. All right, that's a wrap for this episode. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on each product and if it was a hit or a miss. As usual, thank you all so much for watching. Until the next one, I'm out of here.